Hey everyone, I thought I would do a short video update because last Sunday we announced our church name change. And this is a big deal, and I want to make sure that we all understand and I communicate this well. So, at first, I was not absolutely keen on changing our church's name. People have asked me, and I thought we were going through enough changes already with the building. But being in the building for a little bit and working on it, envisioning what people see, I've come to the conclusion that we do need to change our name. It is actually wise to do so. This has been processed with the leadership at Redeemer, and we have approval for them, and they agree that this is wise. I've also talked to other church planters, and they also agree this is wise. Metro North is a great starter name, and it's because we want to reach the north suburbs of Detroit. So it's a great name, but from the road, it doesn't really distinguish us as a church. And so another name could serve us better that way to really draw attention to the fact a church is here. And this is very common for churches to do this when they're church plants. So Redeemer, before they were Redeemer, were calling themselves New City for a while. And even with Tim Keller, he was going to call it Christ the King, but then changed it to Redeemer. And so here is our name change. It's been tested. I've been sharing this with people from our church and the community to get initial feedback. And it is pretty much loved. And so I hope you love it too, or at least grow to love it. So here is our church name. We are Sojourn Church. And there is a reason behind this name. Sojourn means that we are temporary residents here on earth. We are sojourners. We are just passing through from earth on into heaven. And in 1 Peter chapter 1, it calls us strangers and exiles, or in other words, sojourners. Or 1 Peter chapter 2, it says, to the sojourner, we should live holy and blameless lives. And the whole idea of sojourn goes back to the Old Testament as well. For instance, in Genesis chapter 15, God promises that Abraham's descendants will sojourn in a land not their own. Or in the book of Ezra, God's exiled people, torn from their land, sent across the Babylonian Empire and then Persian Empire, they are called sojourners in a place not their own. And in the book of Exodus, it talks about showing hospitality to the sojourner. And so it's a name that really fits the kind of community we want to cultivate. It's biblical, and there is not a single Sojourn church in the entire metro area. I've searched, maybe there's one, but I think this would be a very unique name, and it's warm, and it just really points us to Jesus, that we belong to him. We're pressing onward to heaven, and we're this community of sojourners or exiles together. So that's our name change, and we can start calling ourselves Sojourn Church. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out. I would love to talk with you. And so thank you for listening. Till next time.